What is the best fashion marketing strategy in 2024 and how can you take advantage of it for free? Over my career in the fashion industry, I've helped brands to collectively earn millions in sales. In this video, learn to get more sales for your fashion brand without being burned out by posting even more to social media. I'll share what the best fashion marketing strategy is for 2024, why it's so powerful, and how you can use it in your fashion business. Make sure you stay to the end for an added benefit for this method, which will not only help you make more sales in your business today, but also help you gain more sales over the coming weeks and months and years as well. Hi there, I'm Vicky, aka the Fashion Business Coach, and I love helping brands to strategically grow so that they can increase their sales and their profits as well. I've created a free glossary of must-know fashion industry terms that are going to help you to scale your business. You must know what KPIs are, YTD means, what GMROI is, and ROI, and a bunch more of different terms. So if you don't know what they are, head to the link to register for your completely free copy of that ebook. So let's dive into it. The best marketing strategy right now here in 2024 is relationship marketing. And this is really, really exciting news because it means that we don't have to post as much as perhaps we have been doing already on social media. It's also really exciting because it means that we don't have to focus on building a bigger and bigger audience all the time in order to make more sales. It actually allows us to leverage our existing audience, whether that's on a social media channel, whether it's an email list, whether it is both, and it's going to allow us to generate income through that existing list. This is amazing news because chances are you already have some followers and now you just need to get to know them better, build that relationship, and see your sales grow as a result. This topic right here, right now, is the biggest advantage that you have over big brands because big brands cannot use this strategy. They are going to have to keep producing a ton of content, spending loads on ads, spending loads on influencers. They're going to have to keep doing these things to stay visible. They don't have the luxury of a smaller audience that they can get to know really, really well. So this is our superpower. So if you are somebody who is working alone in your fashion business or with a small team, wondering how you can have impact without spending any money, this is it. This is for you. Relationship marketing is the solution that is going to help you to grow your business in this next year. Bottom line is that even in this digital age, people still buy from people. And crucially, they buy from people they like and that they trust. Think about it. If you were watching an ad and the person who was selling you this product was incredibly annoying, I mean, chances are you wouldn't even make it through the ad, right? But you're not going to buy from somebody if you find them annoying. You're not going to buy from someone if you don't like them. You're going to feel icky about handing over your hard-earned cash to somebody that you just don't like. And the same is true for your customers as well. So if you are somebody who has been hiding behind your computer screen and not showing people who you are, why you are passionate about your business, why you care about your customers, you are missing out because people are going to see you as a big company, which isn't a good thing. They're going to see you as one of those faceless corporations who just sits in their office and counts their cash. They want to hear from you, your unique story, and hear why they should care about you. Why should they invest in you and why should they support your business? For example, there's a brand that I buy from. They're called Bloomtown Botanicals, and I buy stuff like shower gel from them. How many places could I buy shower gel? I could buy it a lot cheaper. I could buy it from places that are a lot more convenient for me. I could buy it when I'm doing my grocery shopping, when I'm checking out somewhere else. But no, I buy it from them because they've always taken the time to chat with me, whether it's online, whether it's via email, and I want them to succeed. We've had brief chats about their cats that they adopted from Bali and how they have this passion for their brand and the environment and all these things that we connect on. So I'm going to keep buying from them, even though there are cheaper and more convenient options out there. I'm still going to buy from them. And that is the power of relationship marketing. It is going to make people feel like they know you personally and therefore want to support you. Another side to this is that sales is all about trust. Think about it. How many people do you know, or maybe it's happened to you, who have made a purchase online and then they've had some fraudulent activity on their credit card, or they've been spammed with a bunch of things in the mail, or they've had their details sold, or they got the product and it was really rubbish and they couldn't return it? all these different scenarios of people who've had unhappy experiences. And the reality is, the more businesses that have popped up online, the more bad businesses there are, and therefore the more bad experiences there are. So people are more nervous about purchasing from a brand that they've never heard of before or never shopped with before. So having these relationships is also going to build the trust with that audience so that they feel confident in purchasing from you. The key takeaway here is that we don't want to be creating a one-way street with our marketing. We don't just want to be posting. We want to actually take the time to chat with our customers, engage with them, understand them, get to know them better. That is the bottom line here. And I would love to know, let me know in the comments, be honest, has your marketing been a bit of a one-way street so far up to this point? Have you just been posting stuff and not really asking questions, not really getting to know your audience? If I ask you about your audience, can you tell me any personal details of any of your customers, like their likes, their dislikes, what they like about your brand? Probably not. And that is what you need to be working on this year. So we've established that we want to be using relationship marketing for our fashion brand. So how do we do this? Essentially, bottom line, we're going to be asking more questions of our audience, of our customers, and we're actually going to care about their response. We're personally going to reply to them, or maybe a team member if you are a bigger company. But as a CEO, I highly, highly recommend that you do this yourself from time to time. I've worked with companies who have hundreds of millions in sales, and their CEO still gets on the phone sometimes and chats to customers. It is that powerful, this process, and so many of you are missing out on this. I am sure of it. The other great thing about this is, as well as this being a free process that you can do, you can leverage your existing platforms, and it's actually going to help you grow on those platforms as well. As we talked about, growth isn't really the goal here. We don't need a bigger audience. We just need to activate our audience. But if you are using something like Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or any channel like that, the more that you engage with the audience, so the more comments and DMs and shares and things like that that you get, that's going to be good for the algorithm. So your content that you are posting, if you continue to do that, is going to be seen by more people. So we kind of have this double win here. We can actually amplify what we are posting if we're going to use that strategy by A, getting it seen by more people, and B, the people who are seeing it are going to care more because we've started to chat with them. I want you to kind of reframe your thinking a little bit when it comes to social media. I want you to start thinking of it as a conversation channel. Social media, the clues in the title, being social, right? So I want you to make sure that keeping on top of comments and DMs is higher on your priority list versus posting. We don't just want to keep posting and ignoring people, because people are going to be annoyed. People are going to feel let down by you, and the algorithm isn't going to like it either. Good questions you can ask people is, what kind of things are you wanting to buy, or what occasions are you shopping for? For example, one brand I worked with had these fantastic princess style dresses, and we would always ask the audience what kind of events they were going to, and they tell us about these fabulous plans that they had. And it's a great opportunity to have these sorts of conversations, understand the lifestyle of your customers more, and therefore being able to make personal recommendations of things that they will like, which is going to help us sell our products, because we're not just blanket marketing to everybody saying buy this, but we're giving personal tailored recommendations, which can be really, really powerful. Side note, to do this well, you're going to need to be really clear on who it is that your target audience is. Now, this is something that you should have done right at the start of your fashion brand journey, but if you haven't, definitely start some work on that and really deep dive into who it is that you are selling to, what their interests are, what their psychology is. So much about selling is about psychology and emotion, so make sure you understand what makes them tick. If you want help with this and understanding your audience, and also help with this engagement piece, with attracting people to your business, with social media, email marketing, all the things, definitely check out the fashion marketing course, where I go through step by step my signature ACEs framework, which helps us to attract customers to our business, engage with them, and then sell to them. So if you are newer to the fashion marketing scene, or if you're not really seeing much success so far with your marketing, then that is a great option for you. Another massively underused marketing technique is giving great customer service. And frankly, that should be a given for everybody, but I see terrible customer service so often, and you are really losing sales because of this. I think about brands that I shop with and questions that I ask, and often I'll just get this response that's clearly like a bot or just some sort of template that the person couldn't be bothered to customize. And the number of times, even in just the past couple of months, that I've had to respond to a customer service message saying, thanks, but this doesn't answer my question. Honestly, I'm mind blown by this. So customer service is really, really important. Imagine you are in Hermes, I can't do French accents well, or Chanel or somewhere like that. Imagine you're in the store. The service is going to be pretty epic, right? It's going to be pretty personal. You're going to get all the help and support that you need. Now think about how you can translate that to your online sales, particularly if you are selling a higher priced product. How can you bring that level of experience, that level of service, that level of personalization into the online space? There are a ton of different ways that you can do this and get great results from it. So make sure that you are spending time answering customer service questions properly and in a way that, as we talked about at the start, builds that relationship, gets people excited to get to know you and thinks, wow, this person's really nice. This business means a lot to them. I should support them. How can we have these genuine conversations with people in a way that really makes them feel like they are valued and that they are making the right choice by shopping with us? Great customer service is super personal. It asks questions, it listens, it creates rapport with customers and makes personalized suggestions. We're not just blanket showing, oh, here's my shop now page and you've got everything on there. We want to make sure that we're tailoring the suggestions that we make for our customers to their needs and also being mindful of the questions they've asked and what kind of answers we can give them that's going to best equip them and help them to feel confident in shopping with us. Bonus tip, if you implement these steps, you'll find that not only do you make more sales sort of in the immediate future from using these strategies, from building this rapport, these relationships, but also you'll notice over time that your returning customer figure gets higher, aka you'll have more repeat buyers. And this is a really, really powerful thing because it's considerably harder to sell to a new customer versus returning customers. So this is a really great way to not only get more sales today, but also in the future as well, and just seeing more and more customers come back for more, seeing more customers recommending you as well. You can even take this a step further by encouraging more repeat customers by making sure that you have email sequences going out that are checking in with the customer, seeing how they're getting on with their purchase, asking for reviews, and making sure that any emails that go out in the future are personalized to the fact that they are a valued customer rather than somebody who has never shopped with you before. That personalization is really, really key and really easy to do with email marketing as well. So we've gone through a bunch of different things, so let's recap. First off, you've learned that the best and most effective marketing strategy for 2024 is using relationship marketing. It is super, super powerful, and best of all, it is free. You've also learned that building engagement, getting to know your customers better, and building rapport and trust is ultimately the best way to get more new customers and to get more returning customers as well. Don't forget, if you want help with all of this, plus attracting customers to your business, getting a website created that actually converts browsers into buyers and making sales, check out the fashion marketing course. We go step by step through everything that you need to do to be able to make sales through your fashion marketing. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for my next video, which is about how to grow your fashion business in 2024. While you wait for those, I'll link to another couple of videos that you might want to binge right now. And if this was helpful, please give me a like. It really helps the channel to get seen by more people. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.